Here, it's another day at the van build 2019 in Parker, Arizona, and we ran into our friend Seven Gray from Seven Wonders the World, and he's giving us an update on his step van project. Hi Seven!
Hello!
How you doing?
Doing fantastic.
You've been busy over the year, right?
Yes, the home stretch with the step van, I think it's pretty much done. I just have a few tweaks that I'm going to be finishing over the next month or so, and I think it's pretty much done.
Awesome. Just give us a quick recap what the step van is.
A step van is not a box truck. It is actually a delivery vehicle. This is made by Grumman Olson. Northrop Grumman is a aircraft contractor, aluminum contractor for the government, and so they make delivery trucks for the postal system. They also make these for FedEx and UPS. This was a diesel mechanics service vehicle, so they send the mechanic out to work on big diesel trucks. They send him in this with all the tools in the back to work on it. So it was very low miles. I bought it after it had been 20 years old, had 10,000 miles on it, so it's great condition.
Awesome. Okay, let's take a look inside what you've done since the last time.
They're magnetic screens, bug screens, and I have 3 of them, one on each of the doors, and they just snap together like that, which is super convenient and great, and very good for ventilation.
Oh wow, that does look different.
Yeah, quite a few changes. Probably the biggest change as you walk in the door is that I've moved all of my power box stuff from down at the floor level where you had to lean over into a box almost upside down doing gymnastics. Now it's mounted right here at chest level so that I can easily see everything and get access to everything. This is my inverter here, so I can just open it up and flip it on when I need it. Over here is my charge controller for my solar. And then in the center is my fuse box, so it's really easy to get access to everything.
Perfect.
And it's all ventilated on the front here.
And that also gave you more space since
Yes.
you moved your bed and everything.
Right, so I have the batteries down here in this box, so it's a much smaller box than I had before, and on top is a bookshelf. And then to access the batteries, I just slide this bookshelf out and the lid comes off.
Cool. Man, and that ceiling!
Yeah, that's new as well. This is Coroplast, and it's transparent. And then I have LED little lights up here that run off of 12 volts. And that's really nice for ambient light at night, and really fun. And it was fun to finish up the ceiling. And then I have polyiso insulation behind that. And the original 2 ceiling fans are still there. Those are Max Air. Those are really nice as well.
Yeah, and that insulation really seems to do something because it's nice and cool in here and the sun is beating down right now.
Yeah, it doesn't take much. I have pretty good insulation, and then with a little bit of airflow, it's very comfortable in here.
Awesome.
And then you are right next to another new thing, which is a passenger chair. Originally I had a jump seat over here, and that's been replaced with a chair out of a Class A RV that was salvaged. And I had one of my subscribers from my YouTube channel help me build this. So it pivots around so it can face forward. It has a built-in seat belt, but mostly I just leave it in this position for extra seating.
Perfect. Yeah, and then the 2 opposing couch setups there. It's perfect for entertaining.
It's perfect for entertaining. It also becomes probably one of the largest beds in van life. It's larger than a California King, so it's 7 foot wide and then 80 inches long, so it's larger than a California King. You have your queen bed, you have your king bed. I call this an imperial bed, so like an emperor's bed. So it's actually larger, and you know, if you wanted to have 3 or 4 friends come and sleep in your bed, then this is it. And so this cushion just comes off and goes into the center, and then it's a slat bed. It just slides out from down here.
Oh, very easy, cool.
And then this is just a cover. This is new as well. And it just slides back and exposes my sheets and my blankets. And then to make the bed, I just make it like a normal bed in the morning. And it looks just like a regular cushion.
Perfect. And then you also got a swivel table there. That's pretty nifty.
So when I'm working here on my computer, I can slide this over here and slide it out of the way when I don't need it. If I have dinner with a friend, I can have the friend sit over there. I actually have a larger version of this underneath this bench here if I want more table space if I'm having friends over for a dinner party. But typically I just leave it this way because, I don't know, it's just usually me.
And then what also strikes me is all the woodworking here. So you have, is this reclaimed wood on the walls?
Yes, this is mostly cedar fencing that I got off of Craigslist. All the narrow ones came off of Craigslist for free. And this was from my sister's neighbor from their backyard fence. So
like,
the larger panels are from that.
Like the little touches with that danger construction area.
Yeah, I found that on the ground when I was camping.
Yeah.
And then over here I have license plates. These are from friends, family, and YouTube subscribers. So there's little sayings on each one like Bob on the road, safe travels, happy trails, keep adventuring, wander on. So
that's wonderful. And it makes a backsplash, so
yes.
When you're cooking there. Yeah.
And then I have a magnetic attachment here for all of my knives and stuff, and no, these don't fall off. And the trick is to put them point down. In a house, mostly you put them point up, but then they're just going to vibrate off. But this way the handle hits and they don't slide downward because the handle hits on this edge. So
nice.
That's my trick there.
Yeah. And then you have, oh yeah,
I have 12 volts Edison bulbs here.
Oh yeah, the LED lights, but they look like old style.
Correct.
Lights, and then you got your
this
Berkey.
Is new, the Berkey here, and then I made my own little stand so that I can put bottles underneath. I brew kombucha, which you'll see on the opposite side over here, and these are the empty bottles that I can store underneath there. And it also gets my spigot, the valve, up at the right height so that I can easily get something underneath it. So that's really nice.
Wonderful.
And over here I made another stand very similar to that one, and this is for my kombucha, and so I'm brewing kombucha, which you can see here. This is from just a couple of days ago, some pear that I have here. Someone went to town, very kind, thank you, and rescued some pear for me so that I can make some pear kombucha.
Wonderful. And there's your emergency fire extinguisher.
Yes. And then I have a marker board here where I have a list of things that I'm working on, and then things as I'm sitting working on my computer at my little table, which is down here, I can look up and focus on things that I want to remember every day, which savor the moment is my favorite expression in saying. And then I have these 8 points for cultivating joy and some ideas for videos and just things I'm working on.
Very nice. And then, yeah, it looks really homey now with all the touches, and now that it's finished.
Thank you.
You did a great job.
Bookshelves back here. I just used yardstick for the holding the books in so they don't fall out. And I now have a water tank in here and a water pump, and that's back behind here.
Oh, that's a big one.
And normally this is screwed into place, but I've been pulling out my sign because this is my sign for serving tea. So
oh yeah,
I serve tea.
Everything serves double duty.
Yes, so this is double duty, and normally it just screws in, but when I'm using it a lot, then I just lay it against there and it tucks in that space nicely.
Perfect.
And I made my own cabinets with my own drawers. So these are custom made with little spigot handles. So that's sort of fun.
It's a nice touch, yeah.
Then I have a Wave 6 propane heater,
yeah.
And I mounted that so that I can pivot this out and point it towards the front.
Oh, that's actually a nice idea. Yeah.
And then of course I have my refrigerator, which I moved. It used to be under a bench over there, and I put it on a slide out tray.
Oh, nice.
So I can slide it all the way out here into the aisle.
Yeah. And that's the big one that has freezing and fridge compartment separate.
Correct. So this is freezer, this is fridge.
Perfect. And then you got some clothes
Yep.
rack and
2 closets. There's a closet here and a closet here, and I have some closet doors, which is one of the last things I need to do is mount the closet doors on the front here. And then here at the van build, my project that's being done for me sometime over the next few days is to get little wood bins like boxes that will slide in here so that I can get all this stuff that is randomly put in here organized and be able to just put them in wood bins and slide them in and out. So that's
nice.
The last step.
So that's like pantry and slash storage for tools and things. Oh yeah.
Steam toilet here. And I made it so I can slide it out into the aisle. And then I can sit this way facing forward, and I can close these back doors or pull the curtain across and have privacy to be able to do my thing. And eventually I'm going to make an extra curtain here so that if I were traveling with someone, then I have a private bathroom space.
Right.
And then again, more shelving here, and then I have a little space here at the back that I can put things like I have a ladder back here. I have a shower tent in here. I have some air compressor hoses for my air compressor and a regular water hose over here on this side. This corner, this is also new. I have a 5000 BTU AC unit in the back corner, and these are the vents up here, so it blows cold air across the top of here. Of course, I move this, and then the cold air will just go across here and drop down into the front. And that requires about 400 watts of power.
That's good. So you can actually run it off your solar system.
Correct.
Nice.
So I think that's it.
Okay. How do you shower?
I have a shower tent over here, and then I have this little shower kit that I can just put water in, and it has a little spigot, and you put it outside and heat it up, or you can heat water on the stove and use it, or temperature.
Yeah.
But it's the little kit, and then I have a little shower tent that goes outside like a toilet shower thing. It's 8 foot tall, and I don't know.
Do you also sometimes go to like the truck stops that have showers, or?
Probably 90% of the time I just go to Planet Fitness, so I have that membership.
That's perfect. They're everywhere, and then you can shower there and take as much time as you need.
Yeah, so that's my go-to. My preference is just go to the gym, and if there's no Planet Fitness, then I just go to a rec center. I actually have not used the shower tent yet because I end up just going into town every few days to shower. And
it's more like for emergency use if you can't get to one. Yeah, I see. Nice. Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
That is indeed a perfect update.
Thank you.